Today we're going to be talking about one small thing that you might not even be paying attention to that could be having a huge impact on your mental health. All right, let's take a look at these two headlines. Fitness has exploded into a nearly $100 billion global industry as more people become obsessed with their health. Global health club industry revenue totaled $94 billion in 2018. In society, when people talk about their health, they're most of the time referring to their physical health, not their mental health. And I feel like this is the case for two reasons. Number one, physical health is something that you can pretty much see. Whether it's on the scale or in the mirror, you can see it. And I'm not talking about that 5 extra pounds from Thanksgiving. I'm talking about that 50 extra pounds from college. The second reason, which is probably more important in most cases, is because physical health is something that other people can see. And we all want to impress other people, right? If you have a class reunion coming up, nobody thinks to themselves, I can't show up with all these negative thoughts and emotions that I've been carrying around every day. No, people think, I can't show up with all this ass that I've been carrying around every day. You can hide negative thoughts and emotions for 2 hours. You can't hide 2 chins for 2 hours. That's not how that works. Trust me, I've tried. Look at all that face. I used to binge eat everything I could get my hands on. McDonald's, Taco Bell, Heineken, pizza, Budweiser. You name it! Anything that didn't make sense, I would put in my mouth, and then I would put more of it in my mouth. I could look in the mirror and clearly see how what I ate and drank every night clearly affected how I looked and felt every day. But I couldn't look in the mirror and see how what I listened to and watched every night affected how I thought and felt every day.
You look fantastic!
Thank you. I feel good. Yeah.
You know, I still have that 400-page love letter you sent.
I want you to think about your favorite restaurant. Maybe you like the Olive Garden, maybe you like Red Lobster.
I actually love Olive Garden, so I won't even have to act at all.
Imagine you get to go there every night for free. Somebody else is paying for it. You get a free appetizer, entree, dessert, drinks, whatever you want. They have a big menu of items, so you pick whatever you want. You know your body, you know what you like, you know what your goals are. You know that if you eat healthy, you're gonna feel healthier and look healthier. And if you eat a bunch of crap, you're probably gonna be a little crappier. I don't think those are the most technical terms used to describe the situation, but you get my point.
Can we have more biscuits? Because that is what I really want.
But I want you to imagine a second scenario where you go there every night and they choose what goes on your plate. They bring you out an appetizer, entree, dessert, drinks, everything. It's still free. Somebody else is paying for it. But you just don't have a choice now. They just bring you out whatever they want to bring you out.
No You're paying?
Yeah, of course.
Imagine you don't even pay attention to what they're putting on your plate. You just keep showing up every night and you just keep eating. Now you know you like the Olive Garden and you know you like Red Lobster. You knew that before you even walked in the door. So you're already pre-programmed to like most of what goes on your plate before you've even seen what it is. Now, of course, they don't know anything about you. They don't know that you have high blood pressure and that your doctor told you to lower your salt intake. They don't know that you have a big life event coming up that you're trying to get in great shape for. They do know that they want to make the most amount of money possible, right? That's one thing that they do know. So yes, there are a ton of different items on the menu, but they're going to give you whatever makes them the most money. Whatever they get the biggest profit margin on, that's what's going on your plate. And regardless of what it is, they're gonna add a few extra ingredients just to try and get you hooked. Because they know if they can get you addicted to what they're serving, you're gonna keep coming back and they're gonna keep making more and more money. You eventually become accustomed to just going there every night and eating. It becomes a habit. No reason to use all that energy cooking. They've already cooked for you. Mark Sisson, author of The Primal Blueprint, says, "Humans are nothing more than a thought machine. From the neck down, we're just a life support system for a thought machine. I have another scenario that I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine that Olive Garden is MSNBC and Red Lobster is Fox News. I want you to imagine that you go there every night and you let them choose all the information that goes in your head. Imagine you don't even pay attention to what they're putting in your head. They just keep putting whatever they want to on your plate, and you just keep eating it.
This reminds me of when I was in college, because I had mussels, and I also had crabs once.
You know you like MSNBC. You know you like Fox News. You knew that before you even turned on your TV. So you're already pre-programmed to think that everything they're saying is true and actually happened the way that they're saying it.
This is for your own good.
No reason to take all the energy to form an opinion. They've already done that for you. Now, of course, they don't know anything about you, but they do know that they want to make the most amount of money possible. So yes, there are a ton of things that they could be reporting on, but they're going to report on whatever gets them the most viewers. And regardless of what it is, they're going to add a few extra ingredients to get you hooked. Because they know that if they can get you to stay tuned in for the whole hour and get you to come back tomorrow night, they're going to keep making more and more money. You eventually become accustomed to it. It becomes a habit. You just keep going there every night and letting them feed you whatever they want to feed you. And you just keep eating it all up, regardless of how it's affecting your thoughts or your mood or how you feel.
What?
If it bleeds, it leads. That statement refers to what is known as fear-based media. The media instills fear in you to keep you coming back. And the next thing you know, you can't find toilet paper. Why? Well, in some places, people watched the news and it stirred up all their emotions, so they went down to Target and bought up all the toilet paper. And in some places, people watched the news and it stirred up all their emotions, so they went down to Target and lit it on fire. Dr. Adam Ghazali, professor of neuroscience, says, "We are all burdened with ancient brains trying to focus and survive in a high-tech world. Our brains are designed to keep us safe. That's their number one job." Thousands of years ago, people weren't afraid of running out of toilet paper. They were afraid of being eaten by a saber-toothed tiger. That was the threat back then. That's the kind of threat that our brains were trying to protect us from. Now, you turn on the news, and the news tells your ancient brain that a saber-toothed tiger is gonna come and loot your TV. I better get a gun. Or a saber-toothed tiger is gonna come and shoot your kid. I better get a gun. Or a saber-toothed tiger is gonna come and cancel season 4 of Ozark on Netflix. I better get 2 guns. So you're like, well, I guess I better tune in tomorrow, see what this damn saber-toothed tiger's up to. And listen, I'm no expert on anything, okay? But I feel like we only have one option to fix this problem. We need to actually elect some sort of king that can handle all these tigers. Somebody that the left and the right can both relate to, you know? Make him gay. Give him a gun. Huh? There already is one? But Hillary Clinton had him thrown in jail? That doesn't sound right. I guess I gotta start watching the news. So how do you proceed? I don't know. Do you stop watching the news every night? Maybe. I'm not here to tell people what to do. I'm here to help people think about things differently. So if that's what you're into, please subscribe to this damn channel. Hit the subscribe button, the like button, all that good stuff. Do it right now before I get to my last brilliant joke that you can't live without. Today, I just wanted to show people how important it is to be conscious of what you put in your body and in your brain. And if you're walking around one day and you just don't feel good, think about what you've taken in the past 24 hours. Maybe you got a hold of a bad apple or a Don Lemon.
Don Lemon.
that hotbed of reality.
Blueprint. Acres and acres and all mine. I built that. JoshShine.com. Nobody was sneaking corn dogs and cupcakes in my mouth in the middle of the night. That was all me. If it bleeds, it leads.